What's good, YouTube? DM here with the DM Network. Today I want to talk about how massive this game is and what we're not really seeing that's right in front of our eyes. So before we get into all of that, y'all follow me on the social media platforms. PSN ID is Dmgaming5, Twitter at Dmgaming5, Twitch at Dmgaming06, and Instagram at _DM_network. Also follow us on Facebook at Dmgaming06. Join it over 9,000 Hype Squad by clicking the sub button and turning on notifications so you don't miss an upload. We upload every day. So, on with the video. Oh, wait, before we get into that, just a reminder, the Anime Expo is going on right now. Bandai Namco has a panel on July 5th, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So, be on the lookout for that. They have released another trailer for Code Vein and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm expecting some more information on it's not Project Z anymore. It's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. On Kakarot. So, expecting some more information on that. So, tune in and stay tuned to that for updates. So, on with the video. So, today, I was looking at everything that's going on with this game. And this game, I really and honestly, truly believe, in my heart of hearts, if somebody asked me right now, I would tell them that I think that this game is going to be the biggest and the greatest Dragon Ball game ever. Up until this point, of course, you know, we don't know what the future holds, but as of right now. And some people agree with me on that, and some people don't, and that's fine. The reason I feel that way is because, you know, for those people who saying that, oh, this is the same old story, if they ever get their hands on this game, they're gonna change their mind. They're gonna like it. I guarantee you. This game was created to immerse you. No Dragon Ball game we have played has been able to immerse us into a role. And people can say Legacy of Goku, but that's on the Game Boy Advance. It's kind of hard to build immersion on a handheld with a game like that, in a sense. It was good, but this is just, I'm telling you, this game, Legacy of Goku, even the one that I like on Super Nintendo, pales in comparison to what this game is going to do, what this game is going to bring to the table. And people, y'all come back to this video and y'all going to say, he said it. And if I'm wrong, guess what? I'm going to come out and say I'm wrong. But there's nothing that I've seen so far, nothing that I've heard, nothing that I know that's coming for this game that's going to say that this game is going to be a flop, that says that this game won't be anything other than the greatest Dragon Ball game ever. Now, are there things that can make it even more better? Yeah, some people would say if we got to play a full Dragon Ball saga, Dragon Ball with Goku as a kid. Some people say Super. Some people say create a character. And all of those things are right. All of those things are true for you. And all of those things, here's the thing, all of those things are potentially able to be a part of this series. Because let's be honest, this isn't going to be the only Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game they do. They may give it a different name, but it's still going to be the same structure. This is the start of something beautiful. This opens the door for Dragon Ball. This opens the door for Dragon Ball Super. And can you imagine a creator character game like this? Man, I mean, so all of that opens the door for this. Yeah, we got creator character in Xenoverse, but it's nothing. There is no action RPG, open sandbox Dragon Ball game with a creator character. It's not one for Dragon Ball Super, and it's not one for Dragon Ball. You see what I'm saying? This game is opening the door for all of those possibilities. Now, are we going to get all those things straight out the gate? No, we're not. But eventually we will, because this is going to sell. This is going to sell more than Xenoverse. It's going to sell more than Fighters. It's going to sell more than the Budokai series, Rage and Blast, all of it. And people, oh man, you're crazy. This game, no, it's the same old story, blase, blase. They are going to release a demo for this game. And I challenge everybody who is not hyped about this game or interested because it's the same old story, I challenge you to play that demo when it drops. And I guarantee you, you are going to change your mind. This game is huge, and I'm telling you why it's huge, because Bandai is putting a lot of effort to market this game. They are. I mean, they are hyping this game up, and some people, they get kind of skeptical. Well, they hyped up Jump Force and look what happened, or they hyped up this game and look what happened. This is not a 3v3 fighter. This is a single player game. I'm telling you. And I could just be biased. It could just be me because I'm super hyped for this game. Because it's the Dragon Ball game we've always wanted. And people will say, yeah, but we had Legacy of Goku. Please stop talking about Legacy of Goku, man. Legacy of Goku was on one handheld console, the Game Boy Advance. Was it good? Yes. But how many people actually got to play Legacy of Goku? Not a lot. This game is going to be on consoles. It's going to have modern graphics, modern technology, all of that stuff in it. Stop talking about it. Same thing with me. Telling myself that. I'm going to stop talking about Legend of the Super Saiyan. Why? Because neither of those two games compared to what we have in front of us. And to think that there is still more to be revealed about this game, that's what's mind-blowing about it all. There is still more to be revealed. They still got the other sagas to reveal. They still got how playable characters are working the game. They still have how training and the Dragon Balls and all this different stuff. I mean, we're blown away, and we have done a plethora of content just based off of the little information that we have. Can you imagine when we have all the pieces to the puzzle? This game is taking shape. We still don't know how transformations are going to work. Everybody, we can speculate and talk about the surge and stuff like that. You know how you get the surge in the game and stuff like that. But I don't think that Super Saiyan transformation is going to be something that goes away after you have that power surge. No, I think that it, more than anything, it would probably be a moveset. Just like in your special moves, you could go Super Saiyan and it gives you an ability boost and things like that. So, but it drains your stamina. I don't know. We'll see. Well, that's a video for another day. We talked about transformations before when it was Project Z, but we're definitely going to revisit those things. I just don't see anything that says that this game is going to be bad. And I think that people who look at it and say that it is are just trolling, because what evidence do you have to prove that this game is going to be bad? Or that this game, people are literally hoping that this game flops because they didn't get what they wanted. I want something different. That is so crazy. We have not had a Dragon Ball game that told the story, the original story, since what, Rage and Blast 1? How many years ago that was? Since then, we've had Rage and Blast 2. Wasn't an original story. We had the Xenoverse series, definitely aren't. Dragon Ball Super Dragon Ball Heroes, no. Dragon Ball Fusions, no. Dragon Ball Fighters, no. I mean, guys, y'all have years of games that don't follow an original story. Is it really that much of a pain that they do something for the people who like the original story? I mean, after all, it's anime. You get what I'm saying? It's anime. It has a set story. This isn't something created out the blue where they could do whatever kind of story they want. People like it because they like the story. I want a game where I can play as Goku. It does not bother me that Goku is the only, if he was the only playable character in this game, that wouldn't bother me one single bit. Now, I would like to play, fight against Cell and things like that. But I'm being honest, if we got to the Cell saga and you don't get to fight against Cell as Gohan, I'm not going to shed a tear, because I'm sure there's going to be something else cool that we get to do. Plus, you have to look at it like this. You're looking at the game from Goku's perspective. It's called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for a reason. Mind you, the story of Dragon Ball in itself is the story of Goku. So we are going to get to see other things from other characters' viewpoints and standpoints, but you have to understand the whole thing with playable characters is not, that you're flying around doing everything with this one character. No, there's going to be things that you have to do with Goku. The majority of things in the game, you're going to have to do with him. You see what I'm saying? Because they want to keep that Kakarot theme going. It's through Goku's eyes, but we will get to play with other characters. That's a given. It just amazes me how people can want something to fail just because it doesn't have one thing that they want. And because of that, like Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, a perfect example. I don't care about true fighting games. I bought Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, because it was a Dragon Ball game. because I love everything Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, all of it. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, those games are okay. I can play them a little bit, but I'm not into those types of games. I like story and adventure, but yet and still, I never was like, oh man, I wish Dragon Ball Fighters would fail. Heck no. The more, if you want that key Dragon Ball game, guess what? You need every Dragon Ball game to be successful. Because if one Dragon Ball game flops in this day and age, guess what? There's a very high chance that they're going to scrap the whole... They're going to look at it like, okay, Dragon Ball games aren't popular anymore. There's a chance that they can look at it like that, and we end up with no Dragon Ball game. We're at a precious time in history, man, because, you know, before Xenoverse, there wasn't any Dragon Ball games out. This was back... Remember back when we had a Dragon Ball game every year? You had the Budokai series and the Tenkaichi series. And then it just went dry. And then PlayStation 3 came out, and we got Burst Limit, and we got the Rage and Blast series and stuff. And then on PlayStation 4, it was dry for a while. And bam, we're getting them back again. And not only that, but we have movies coming out. We have a new anime. So these games are here to stay if we support them. So if you don't have the game that you want right now, you don't have Xenoverse 3, guess what, guys? That's not our fault. Don't take it out on the people that want a game like this. That's Bandai Namco. Maybe if y'all would stop freaking buying the DLC packs, that they would go ahead and put out a Xenoverse 3. They're not going to put out 2 Dragon Ball games simultaneously. The reason they didn't put out Xenoverse 3 is because they were working on this game. You see what I'm saying? So after this game, guess what? Next year, year after next, you may get another Dragon Ball Xenoverse. But I wonder, what story are they going to tell? Probably the same story of you being a time patroller messing with time. But how many people are going to complain that, oh, this is the same old story? There's not a lot of original stories that you can do. Yeah, they got Super Dragon Ball Heroes, but when you start getting into those kinds of things, man, it just becomes redundant. Like it becomes washed out. It's fan service is what it is. And that's all well and fine if people are into that, because people are. But that story, there's going to be so many plot holes in those types of things. And then you get up to levels that just don't even make sense anymore. So I don't know, man. Everybody got what they like. Don't make somebody else feel bad about something that they like just because it's not what you like. We all have to kind of take that and play with that in life. I don't know. But that's all I got for right now, man. Y'all, I'm excited for the game. If you're excited for the game, down in the comment section down below, drop that hashtag over 9,000 Hype Squad. Till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.